If we don't stand, we're fucking destroyed. And we gotta stand up. I'm a councillor. Everyone stand up and save your country. Do not let this go. Do not. You'll regret this. 5 years' time, you'll have no say in this country. Yeah. And whatever you do, don't vote Sinn Féin. They're traitors. Social Democrats are traitors. Yeah. Everything on the left. The people before profit should be shipped out to Palestine. Yeah. Every one of them. See how fucking good they are then. Yeah. Now, lads. Look, that's my part, that's the party I'm in. Ireland first, yeah? I want everyone that can join it. We're up and going. There's other parties on the moving, but we want to join with everyone. Ireland first, good plug for us. Join it, lads, and we'll march together. 6:30 next Tuesday. 6:30 on Tuesday, yeah, okay, well done.
Everybody.
Get them out! 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 Get them out!
You took the passion pills this morning, I say. There was loads of passion in you there today. Now.
Well, we have to get passionate now because it's a declaration of war. You know, Philip, we've been at this a while, and now it's really war. 1,500 going in here. You know, where does it stop? It doesn't stop. It's only going to get 10 times worse. So we have to get, you know, if we don't stand up now in the next 6 months, the country is going to be completely not ours, you know.
And this area, Tom, is if you're not too familiar, I live around the corner. It's absolutely inundated with centres, iPads, with non-nationals, whatever national, Indians, Pakistanis living in apartments as well, legal immigrants as well. I'd say 80% of the population are non-Irish around here.
Yeah, there's no Irish people in it. That's what I says on the radio there, and your man says to me at KFM, I says, you go into the city centre, there's no Irish. Go to Tallaght, there's no Irish. See, all our kids are leaving the country. This is the big problem. Our women are paying taxes and they're up at 6 o'clock in the morning working, paying their mortgages. They can't afford to have a child.
Getting their kids ready for creches.
Yeah. So we have no chance. Our girls are only having one, maybe 2 babies max, if they're very lucky. They can't afford to have them. But the Muslims and all that, the Islamics will come in here and they'll have 6, 7, 8, 9 and no bother. And could be 3 wives and whatever. And this is the problem.
They live off the welfare.
Yeah, they don't work. 70% of them don't work in England, you know. So we know from that they're not going to work. And there was a particular massive incident there in South Dublin in the mosque. It's known that the Brotherhood is very active.
Muslim Brotherhood, yeah.
Yeah, and that's clandestine, isn't it? Yeah, so that's very worrying. That's the most dangerous type of...
The Muslim Brotherhood are banned in numerous countries. I think 10 or 12 countries. Even in Arabic countries they're banned. And we have them here in Dublin.
Yeah, they're banned out of Ireland. So that shows you how extreme they are. And they're gone out of a good few countries and they're here in Ireland. And that was all kept under wraps in the Clonasea Mosque. There was a big fight there, power control or something.
They're rubbing shoulders with Fianna Fáilers, Fine Gaelers, Sinn Féiners and all this known terrorist group.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, you know. It's like you couldn't write it. Where are we going to be in 2 or 3 years' time, lads? This is not going to be our country. We're going to be totally taken over. Now, the narrative was always that we were the far right, we were the extremists. They kept that controlled in media. Only the likes of Philip going around and a few more keeping this live and keeping it active, keeping the people informed. Only for them, the people wouldn't know. But we're climbing the hill now, 100,000 on the street. There's a big protest now coming in the 7th of June, below in the Grand Parade in Cork. So we want to see everyone out there. I hear there's going to be a massive crowd. And then there's another one back, I think, in Dublin on the 22nd of June. Yeah, so... and
to keep the momentum going.
And they will have speakers this time. And they will have volume on them, I hope. So... yeah, things are turning the curve now. This is where we need everyone out. I know it's hard to say you forfeit your job and whatever, and the neighbours will be talking about you. I don't give a toss who talks about me, because this is war.
I think Tom, that's dwindling rapidly. In the towns I've been in, I was saying there during the week, you were in Letterkenny, I was in Carrickmacross, Bundoora, and there was no pushback. Nobody was calling me any names, but they were all happy to see me there. And I think now people are starting to be less afraid. Yeah. And they don't care. They can't sack everybody.
Yeah, that left-wing publicity and media push, that's been ignored now. They know well that 725 million paid into the government is basically into RT is a propaganda wing of the government. So when they talk about fascism, that's what fascism is what they are. This country went into a fascist state in March 2020, for 2 years, where you couldn't travel any more than 5k from your own house.
The term fascism comes from corporations collaborate with governments to run countries.
Yeah, it's totalitarian control. It's total control, where they control the narrative, where they control the opposition, and they make the opposition out to be the bad guys. And now everyone knows that they were you couldn't go to a funeral. Your brother died, and so you had to count who was going. Your mother was in a nursing home, she was dying, and she was crying out the window to you. Talk about fascism. That's the most
cruelty.
And it was only a mild flu. You know, it's only when I got injected, by the way. I'm not one of these clever guys that didn't get injected. I got injected, and I got sick about 3 weeks afterwards. But all it was a flu. So, you know, and that's what we're containing, a flu. And then after that, how many deaths have we got? We've had maybe 30, 40,000 deaths, and it's all covered up. There are no RTEs not talking about it, but if a cat died down in Cork, they'd be down there straight away with the cameras.
The Camogie girls can't wear skirts.
Yeah,
that's what they're reporting on these days.
Yeah, it's
absolutely
nonsense, you know. But people are dying all over the country. We've all had a relative or had a stroke. I've all my friends, rapid cancer, they've had a stroke, died. It's time now to stand up, lads. Don't give a toss what anyone says to you or what anyone threatens you with. Your whole life and everything is at stake here. And your children's future will have no future. We love Ireland, so stand up for it.
Well done, Tom. Well done. Loads of passion there tonight from Tom. Councillor for Ireland First, and there's his poster up on the gates there. Yeah, so that's the building, folks.